Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Melrose Scoop, and we are back at one of our favorite places here.
Again.
Tapas 529. I'm here with Lorenzo Teniero.
Yes.
Good to see you, my friend.
How are you, my man? How
Thanks
you doing?
for having us
Good.
back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. So last time we were here, we were just talking. It's been like 2.5 years.
Yeah. This, we just started this January, which was, it was a great accomplishment. So we're pretty happy. We're going into 2.5 years very soon.
Becoming a staple here in town, without a doubt.
Yeah, we are. I think that one of the things that we do really is that we are out of the norm. So we take the risk to promote the stuff that's out of the norm. We've done it before. We did it with Coffee Tiamin, we did it with La Cuchara. Now we're doing it with tapas. We bring true Spanish or Mediterranean food down to Melrose, Massachusetts. Yeah. And we do it with a twist. And it's very traditional yet modern. And there's nothing around. There's nothing around.
It's definitely kind of a very family kind of Melrose feel here when you're coming in. You're not just coming to some restaurant where you got employees running around. People recognize you, they know your name, and it's a credit to you guys and your staff, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got some amazing food in front of us here.
Yes.
Tell us what we got going on,
so,
because I'm about to just dive right in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait a second.
Easy.
Right now, this is we have 4 items here. We have 3 of the tapas. We have our main dish, which is the paella. We have sort of like a modern take on thing, and we got a little bit of Mediterranean, and we kind of mix things around.
Mm-hmm.
For example, here, this is straight up most popular item that we have. Very simple. Is the patatas bravas. Mm-hmm. Traditional Spanish. It cannot get any more Spanish than that.
Yep.
And we top it off with the brava sauce, which is like a garlic mayo with a sweet Spanish smoked paprika. Yeah. And then we mix it up all together. We add a few other little things, and that's the sauce that goes right on it. Yeah. It's to die for. And then the next one, we have the choricillos, which are the small little chorizos. It's Spanish chorizo with the smoked paprika. And then after that, then we have here this guy right here, which actually I think it's pretty awesome. So then that's costillas de tamarindo.
Costillas tamarindo.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I'm a Latin man trapped in this body.
You are. So that one is actually pretty cool. I think it's a little bit underrated, is baby back ribs, okay?
Okay.
So they are slow roasted, we marinate them for a couple of days, and then, oven roast them, and then we finish them off with a tamarindo, which is tamarind, sauce. And then after that, we have this baby right here. It's like,
gorgeous.
you cannot have this one. It has mussels, clams, it has calamari, it has the shrimp, the rice that we use, it's Spanish rice, is a cebolla rice from Valencia, Spain.
Yeah.
And then we have mussels, we have the Dutch mussels, we have clams, then we have the calamari right in there. So it's a combination of seafood, This is one of the dishes that, when you have a party of 4, party of 3, that's just the way to go. You get a few tapas, and then you get one of these paellas with some cocktails, then some aperitivos. You have sherry, we have Porto. We have a great collection of Spanish wines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so delicious.
Let's talk to Emily about kind of some of the events you guys are having, and dive into these cocktails and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we are here now with the real brains behind the operation and talent. Emily Teniero, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
God bless you. So we wanted to talk to you about a couple different things.
Sure.
So you guys have some really cool events here. So tell us about kind of the events that you typically have during the week and on the weekends and special events.
So we have, every Monday we have Dollar Oyster Night. And Dollar Oysters are a huge thing. Mondays, you just made it through the weekend. You need a good reason to get out of the house, and what better than Dollar Oysters? Amen. Everyone loves oysters, and everyone loves to spend $1.
You guys do a lot of things, so like you got a Mother's Day brunch and different occasions.
We have Mother's Day brunch. We have every second Sunday of the month we have a crepe brunch. So we actually set up a table right in the front of the restaurant, and we make crepes fresh to order, and that's every second Sunday of the month. We have a huge fundraiser coming up for to benefit Venezuela. So we are partnering up with a organization which funds children of Venezuela, and we're going to have a big event. But you can find out all this information by following us on Facebook, on Instagram. We've got posts out about all these things.
Awesome,
So,
awesome,
yeah.
Very cool. Lots going on.
Lots going on.
Tell us, we talked a little bit about with Lorenzo, like, you run a couple different restaurants in town and been very, very successful. You come into one of your restaurants, your employees, they recognize you, they treat you kind of, like family, and, like, how are you able to pull that off? It's it's really tough hiring good people.
I guess the first thing you have to think of is it starts from the top down. So, you have to treat your employees as, you have to respect them and treat them well, as if the way you want to be treated. And I take care of my staff. They are like my second family. I refer to them as my kids, the younger ones, and and the other ones are my friends. They're not just my employees, and that's part because it is a small business and we're able to do that. Not all corporations can do that. They have too many employees, but that's what I love about small business, is that we are a family. We do care about each other and we help each other out, and you have to be good to each other. Your people represent you. So the happier they are, that happiness reciprocates to the customers. And so, it is a ripple effect for sure. And so you gotta keep your people happy.
And speaking of happy, we have some delicious looking cocktails behind us here. Why don't you start us off?
All right.
Let's kind of go through one of these.
So the most popular cocktail is, of course, the sangria, specifically red sangria. We do carry white sangria, and in the summer we have a rosé sangria. Okay. But red is always the number one. You want to taste it and tell me why?
All right.
Tough job, Bill. Someone's got to do it.
All right.
So this is a mix of burgundy with fresh fruit juices, rum, brandy, and then we top it with Sprite.
Ooh, that is good.
It's yummy.
Wow, that's really refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
I've never had a sangria like this.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, what else
We'll
we
save
got?
rum.
Okay.
So
yeah.
this is our Mojito. This is a passion fruit Mojito.
Okay.
Now, base of Bacardi, passion fruit puree, fresh squeezed lime. That's one of the keys. We squeeze all our juices by hand every day, and it makes a difference. The level of flavor in that cocktail is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, but we saved the best for last.
All right.
So this is the affair. This is muddled blueberries with vodka, fresh lemon juice, and it's topped with Pinot Noir. Everyone's having it. So.
The affair, everyone's having them here.
Don't
in
have
Melrose. A little sticky. All right. Ooh, wow. So that's got a little bit stronger taste.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
And that's blue. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it's delish.
How can people, like, if they want to maybe do a private party here, or you have a catering company as well, like, how do they get in touch with you guys?
So the best way is send us a message on Facebook. There's always somebody to reply. It's a fast way of getting in touch with us. But we do have corporate catering, which we do Monday through Friday. You can have a private event here at Tapas. You can rent the space out for baptisms, first communions, bridal showers, birthday parties. We do it all. You can always email us at tenreromainoffice@gmail.com. We can get back to you that way as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Thank
This
you.
has been awesome.
Thank
It's been
you.
great. A lot
you
of fun.
gotta finish your affair.
Yeah, Jacob's driving. All right. Cool.
I'll
Thanks,
see you
Emily.
soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.